he sent me another map. And now I have to escape it. Now I'm only gonna show you my last attempt because I failed this map many times and like forgot to bring some blocks and conserve resources, you know. At the start of the map there's a hole in the wall behind you where there are 4 sticks, a window and a grave which you can place like this and crouch through this gap and also get the chest. And now I'll take the grave with me for later. Maybe I'll need it if I die. The room in my left had 2 secret rooms in the corners that you can glitch through with this gravestone. Let me show you. And just like that, we're in another room. Now what we're supposed to do is break those wires, but I'm not gonna waste my window block. Let's see if I can barely reach it. And oh yes, I did it. And now we're back in the main room and there's a hole in the wall now which has a spiked block, I don't know what it's called, and then a crafting table which had copper and coal inside. When you break a copper block you get 3 copper chunks which we'll need for later. Now let's go to the other corner of the room, or should I say glitch through another secret room in the 4th dimension. And here we are. Now if you're smart like me you would try to save blocks and place them like this. Okay, that's really not that smart, it's just common sense to be honest. And then I just break the spike and place it down here. And now we're on the next floor with a pressure plate here which activates a piston on the other side. Let me show you how to do it. This game is kind of buggy, so you can just stand here and use orbit camera mode and just drop items like this. I think you can only do it on Android, but I'm not sure. And now my grave will come in handy. I'll just place it here. No, I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna place it here to go through these corners and get a furnace. I could smelt it here, but I'm just gonna get it, you know, take it with me home. But this is not my home, this is a prison. But whatever, you get the point. Now, how can I get down safely? What can I do? Well, I just jump down, I guess. And now I can break the piston, which he said he'll fix. But you can't get it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna take the pressure plate with me. Maybe we will need it. Maybe we will. You never know. Now we go back to the main room with this grave again. Oh, I can see the piston through the walls. Dang. And now I'm in the main room. Now I'm gonna do some more glitches again. But first we have to smelt the copper to make buckets. You might be wondering, why do I need a bucket? Well, I can interact through blocks and I could take the lava with me so that the source of the lava is gone now. Now we can safely go through the piston door down there. I want to take the pressure plate with me, so I'll just break it when the door opens and I'll take it with me. Oh wait, the lava hasn't gone out yet, so let's wait for it. And now I can take it with me and never be able to go back to this room again. But I don't need to. And now we're in this dark room with no instructions. Well, I know what to do. I'm gonna use a spike block to glitch through to the next room. I know where the next room is because I've played this like 17 times already. And do not use the grave because you will need it later. And now we're in the next room. Is escape room just about rooms? Oh yeah, that's why it's called an escape room. And now what you're supposed to do is place a lava and then update the light level, which activates a piston that pushes a bedrock block right here. But I'm gonna use the lava for something else. You're gonna be surprised how I do it. So I just place the lava and lava up my way. And it's pretty risky, like you're gonna die like 90% of the time. But I didn't even catch on fire, which is pretty lucky. Now I'll just heal up real quick by sleeping. And now I've woken up and there are some invisible blocks here which you can use to go up there. I guess you're supposed to go there. And you waste more blocks when you do this. But then I realized you would waste blocks anyway. You're gonna see what I mean. But you can just block up like this with a chest under all the blocks, so you can just collect them when you're blocking up, you know. But after you finish blocking up, you cannot collect the two of the blocks again because the chest is too far away. Yeah, you can't interact with it, so I lost my crafting table. And now I'm just gonna glitch through to the next room because there's nothing else you can do. There's barrier blocks above me, and now in the next room I'm absolutely clueless. You know, oh, there's water on the other room, but what am I gonna do with that? Oh wait, there's another room there, so let's glitch through again. After going to the room on the right, I saw some pistons through the walls, which means I had to activate it somehow. But how can I activate it when there's no sign of any wires around? And then when I went back to the left room, I realized there was a piston with a battery. I had to activate it somehow. I think it's probably here. Okay, let's activate it. Oh, dang, my block is gone and now I cannot get it back. But I can use orbit camera to place blocks there, but for that I have to use the entire screen or touch screen, whatever, and then I can place the furnace here so that the block drops down. I could also use the grave, but I don't want to lose it because I definitely need it. Okay, I hope it drops down, but it didn't. Okay, whatever. And I will explain you why the grave model changed at the end. Now I will go back to the right room, and now in the room on the right you have to do the same thing. When I used orbit camera in this room, I also saw wires, so I placed it here and activated with something, maybe sticks. I tried again and again, and finally I did it. And now I lost my pressure plate and I cannot get it back. It's fine, but wait, something changed here. Maybe I have to glitch through because I saw a piston earlier in here and my theory was right. And now I'm in the next room with water here. While editing, I realized I could have used the water from here to water up and take my extra blocks like pressure plate and furnace, but it's too late now. But it's fine. I will definitely find a way. I didn't have any ideas, so I just did random stuff like place the lava here to take the water and water my way down, I guess. But then I wanted to make blocks from it like basalt or stone, but then I realized I discovered a bug. This bug, I've never seen it before. You could literally have lava and water right next to each other and nothing would happen. But then when the flowing blocks touched the ground, they updated and created stone. Now I will safely go down with the water. Okay, I do not know if it's the intentional way to make blocks or gather blocks, but there's a huge pit in front of me, which I definitely need blocks to cross. I could also use the water, but now I have blocks, so why bother? And then I almost drowned. I thought there was an air pocket here, but it's not counted as an air pocket. I almost died, but it's not really that close. I only lost like half of my health from here, but I could have died if I was panicking too much. And now I can just place blocks and cross this pit. I didn't want to see what's under the pit or in the bottom, but I do not think I need to go to the bottom, but even if I changed my mind, I can just come back, you know. I assume I have to do the same glitch here because there's nothing else you can do. And I couldn't see the next room with third person, so let's just go for it. Well, I just finished the map. It was pretty easy. Actually, no, it's pretty hard. Oh look, it's credits to which mods he used. Oh wait. Oh, there's my name. He gave me a shout out. I was surprised to see my name here, but that's probably because I playtested his maps before they will be published. I don't think they have been published yet, but now I just make my way up the ladders. And is there anything else here? Nope. Let's just jump down, and now I'll explain why the grave model changed. So I basically soft locked myself in a luck based situation. Now normally I would have to do the whole thing again, but I had already wasted a lot of my time, so I just used creative to get the items back. I still did it fairly, right?